Hello everybody, Hans Johnson here, making a very spontaneous Facebook Live video here. We'll put this up on YouTube and put it out in other places. As you might have heard, this book went live today on Amazon.com, and this is a 4-year project. Took me 4 years to do this. True Wealth Formula: How to Master Money, Live Free, and Build a Legacy. It's basically 20 years of experience, and I've been talking about it, doing lives, and I'm going to do another live today at 4 p.m. We'll be doing it at 4 p.m. every single day this week to basically, talk about the book and answer questions, and I don't know what. We're going to do it. We're going to have fun. We're giving a major push this week to try to get this thing out to as many people as we can. A couple things before we get started. I have a massive announcement to make right now, and I'm super nervous about this. So first, I want to before I get to it is I want to thank my wife Danny for and our kids, our family. Doing a project like this is a beast, and she's an author, well-known author. Most of you know her. She's impacted the lives of tens of thousands, maybe millions. I don't know, just crazy amount of testimonials. Her and I met when I was 18 years old, and the story's actually here it's in the book. But anyway, Danny, I love you. There's a dedication to you in the book, and I know we've had a rough road in our journey together, but I'm excited to finally get this done, and it wouldn't have happened without her support along the way. So this book basically chronicles. I mentioned this the other day. I mentioned that because somebody asked, like, hey, is this just another dumb sales? You buy these books nowadays, and all it is just a pitch to get you into something. And the funny thing about it is that I wrote this book first and foremost for myself, to document some systems and some processes for wealth building. Watch some of the other videos. I've talked about it. I got sick and tired of all the garbage information out there. Yes, we've had crazy experiences. We've bought and sold multi-million-dollar properties in foreign jurisdictions. We've ran businesses overseas, domestic, multi-million-dollar companies. We've given millions away to orphans and people in need over the years. We've had just ridiculous experiences together. We've been screwed, blue, tattooed, taken advantage of. I've had I could just tell you stories and stories and stories. I've done business with billionaires. The way they do business is completely different than millionaires. And nowadays you can get any yahoo, pop it open a video camera or a screen, and talking a good story. But it's different if you have if you've been around for a little while and you've survived some ups and downs. And so I got tired of all of the TMI, the TM freaking I. Every expert's got a different opinion, and you line up 10 experts, financial, tax, whatever, across the board, you could get 10 different opinions. Look at what's going on in the market right now. You can't get a straight story from anybody. There isn't a single expert, politician, anybody. You listen to social media, you turn on TV, you turn on the radio, every single day they're giving you a different story, a different reason, a different this, a different that. And I got sick and tired of it, and basically pulled back many years ago, and started to look for patterns. And this book, if I could say anything, it's a survival guide to financial freedom and financial independence and wealth building. And it chronicles and it outlines a methodical system and a master wealth building strategy that has been used by the most wealthy people throughout not just our society in our current day and age where we are today, but looking back at the long tail of history. I do want to say that Danny is doing an event this weekend, and I say this in all these videos. There's 3 types of people listening right now. Number 1, you've been hit massively by this economic situation that is part of this coronavirus crisis. and you are suffering financially, you've either been laid off, your business has been hit or whatever, and you need help to get your income back on track, you need to go to DannyJohnson.com. That business was started many years ago. You can get the history and all that sort of stuff, but that business has helped more people do well with their earnings, with their income, with their, what we call in this book, earned income, the money you work for. That there's an event going on, a virtual First Step Success event going on this weekend, and it'll be the first one that's ever been done. I'm sure it's just going to be absolutely amazing, a new opportunity, something new, something different. The second type of person, you have been absolutely blessed financially. You are in a position of strength right now during this that's going on, and you're in a position to give. And if that's you, then go to kingsransom.org. It's a nonprofit that we co-founded together many years ago, and it gives 100% of the donations to mostly abused women and children. And then the third type of person is you want to learn the core master principles and strategies of wealth building. You want to learn how to get your money working for you instead of you working for your money. So that's what this book is about. It outlines the entire system, the entire methodology. Nothing's held back. It was an annoying labor for 4 years, and it was held off. And then all of a sudden this freaking coronavirus crazy stuff hits the fan. And so now here we are, we're releasing this book, and who does that? This is stupid. This is ridiculous to try to do this. We don't have, there's a whole list of things you're supposed to do when you launch a book, right? And, almost none of that is actually done, right? We don't have our fancy sales marketing funnel set up. We don't have all of our, contacts set up and all of our marketing campaigns and pitches and all this kind of thing. So here we are, we're launching this book, basically in the middle of, and if you've watched the prior videos and lives that I've done, we've done a whole series now on the Corona Crisis Survival Guide that we have up on our website at truewealthformula.com. You can get that. That's totally free. If you go to truewealthformula.com, you can opt in. You'll get a free report called the Money Quadrant Report. And of course, we need you to buy this book. I'm going to make this announcement here real quickly. I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible, and then I'll get on back at 4:00 here today. We give you, and then we have our Corona Crisis Survival Guide. I did 5 separate videos talking about what's actually going on with this. This is a 100-year mega cycle event. The information that you've been told is not accurate, and all you need, and you don't need to listen to me, in my opinion, to know that that's true. All you have to do is track the quote experts and the authority figures that have been giving you information, and just track it, and it's changing every day, every week, every month. It's a different story. It's a different thing. There's reasons for that. I explain that in those videos that I did. The Corona Crisis Survival Guide is available. You can get it for free. And that's basically, we did that just to get that out as to help people during this time. And that's available at truewealthformula.com. And if you opt in. So regarding this book, so here's what we're doing, guys. And this is not something I can do by myself. I'm gonna tell you right up front, I need your help with this. Okay, so right now today, this went on sale on Amazon. And if you haven't picked up a copy yet, now many of you have, a lot of you pre-ordered it. Some people got their freaking copy before I got mine. And I was like, what the hell? But fortunately, I was literally nervous. I thought I was going to be holding up a PDF in front of you right now while doing this, while launching this thing. The Kindle version is 99 freaking cents. The paperback is $11.99. Okay, so I'm going to do more videos this week talking about the book and what's in it and a lot of stuff. So here's what we're doing. Okay, so the way that Amazon works, when you do a book through Amazon, is we don't have access to any of the data. Okay, we don't know who, or we don't know anything. All right, we don't know who ordered anything like that. All we know is how much was ordered and what the gross amount is. Okay. The only way that we know is if you go to our site, truewealthformula.com, and you subscribe, you opt in, you put your name and your email address, and then you'll get the free money quadrant report. You will be asked to order the book. If you haven't ordered the book, you will get the Corona Crisis Survival Guide series. And then there's another video on there that is a training video on True Wealth Formula, and that's for free, as well as some information and a special offer on our True Wealth Formula implementation program, where we actually take you step by step by hand and show you how to implement what is actually in this book. How to master money, live free, and build a legacy. But so here we are. We have Amazon, and we don't have any way to do anything with that. All right. Besides do these crazy Facebook lives and send out emails and piss people off and whatever. But here's what we're doing. And I was thinking about this. This was just very recently. And I was like, man, what can we do? And this book talks about the power of giving, and how we know that it's a powerful spiritual concept, and it's also something that has been used and manipulated and twisted in so many different ways over the course of time. And we don't need to talk about that, but it is a spiritual concept. So if we can sit and we can say, oh, well, if you give this way, then it's blessed. Well, actually, it's a principle and it's a concept. Even if you think about in your business, right? If you give, right? Give and it shall be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, overflowing, right? On and on and on and on. And so even in your business right now, if you are struggling, if you're afraid, there's a lot of people that are afraid right now. And that are nervous. They're having to make very hard decisions. As business owners, entrepreneurs, one of the hardest decisions that you can ever make is to have to make decisions on cutting overheads, doing layoffs, things like that. It's not easy. It's very, very challenging. But one of the things that you can be doing right now is you can basically focus on giving. And what that does is that changes, that has an effect on your consciousness and on your spirit. It lines you up with the creator of heaven and earth and with his kingdom principles and concepts. And so there's a lot of different ways to do that. So one of the things that we're going to do with this book, and this is the announcement that I've been talking about, and I need your help to spread the word on this. This ain't going to do jack nothing without your help. And I'm talking to you. Anybody who's watching this video right now, I'm talking to you, okay? What we're going to be doing is that is every purchase that is made through Amazon, okay? Go to Amazon right now and type in True Wealth Formula, and the author is Hans Johnson, okay? And order the book. And you're gonna want to get the paperback. And Amazon Prime delivery is delayed. Everything's delayed because of the Corona crisis. And but here's what I would suggest you do: that you get, at least for yourself, this is minimum, a paperback version, okay, so that you have a hard copy and you can highlight it and do that, and that you also get the Kindle version, because you can download that and you can start hitting it right away. And we need reviews. So if you've already got the book, some of you had early access to it, but if you already have the book, we need reviews on Amazon.com, right? And I know that's a pain in the ass to do that, and it takes time or whatever. Like just get on there and just do it, please. We need more reviews, okay? That's not the big announcement, okay? The big announcement is, and this is what I want you guys to spread the word on today, is that what I'm going to be doing, and this is a decision that I made to do with this, is that every single order that happens between now and the end of this week, okay, starting today, every single order that happens on Amazon, I'm going to take the gross amount, the dollar amount, which we don't get, by the way. Amazon takes their cut, the printing costs happen, and in the end we get I can't remember the exact figure, but it's less, it's like 50%, it's less than 50%, okay? We're going to take every gross dollar amount that's done through Amazon with this book, between now and the end of the week, and I'm going to match it and do a donation to King's Ransom, specifically to the campaign that they're running right now for freeing sex slaves. So, which sucks. I don't get emotional like this. It pisses me off. All right, so we're gonna do that donation, and so that's up to you. So here's the thing. Think about what I just said. Okay, this is an open-ended commitment, right? So what? You want to do and I know people are struggling right now. I know Corona. I know this freaking thing is hard. Okay, my wife and I we've been through some tough times. Economic times, family stuff, all kinds of stuff, okay? We've been through a lot of stuff. And you have too. You know what? You're gonna get through this. You and your family are gonna survive this situation that's going on right now. All this ridiculousness, the economy shut down, it's so politicized right now, you can't trust anybody. They're all haggling over this and that. Meanwhile, you and your family are going through tough times. I know that. You know people that are struggling right now. So, but you're going to get through this. I promise you're going to get through this, okay? And you're going to learn from this situation. And this book is going to help you survive and kick ass during this situation right now. Okay? This book is going to show you how not to be a victim. This book is going to show you how never again in your life, when this kind of stuff happens and goes down, because this stuff happens, right? Life is not totally stable. Life is not perfect. Life is not guaranteed. Life is not a thing that never has been in the history of time and space, and in the history of the world, and in the history of human society. It's never been a perfect, consistent thing where there isn't chaos, where there isn't pandemonium, where there isn't market crashes. Every market booms and busts, okay? Where the business doesn't cycle. It happens. Big cycles happen about every 10 years. I don't know if you noticed that. And right now, we're not in a 10-year cycle. We're in a 100-year cycle, minimum. Okay? But you're gonna get through this. You're gonna survive this, and you're gonna come out on the other side freaking stronger and smarter than you've ever been. So, and this book's gonna help you do that, okay? There's nothing held back in this book. This book was a mother. Okay, but what I'm saying is this, okay? $11.95 for a freaking paperback, okay? Here's how you get smart right now, okay? And I'm putting myself on the line right now, open-ended, okay? Totally open-ended. But this ain't gonna do nothing without you, without not just you, but your friends, your family, any mailing lists that you have, any social media lists that you have. Email broadcasts, right? Podcasts, contacts. Do you know people? Whatever. Do you run a business, right? Think about how this gets smart now, okay? How you can use this book to help you in your business. Let's get beyond just you. Okay, because you can go buy this book right now, and you can pay that $11.99 for the paperback version, and while you're waiting, you can get the Kindle version for 99 cents, and you're in it for basically $12.98 freaking cents. You can't go to McDonald's nowadays for a $12.98 meal, with you and your person, whoever. Okay, so you want seed? You want something that'll change you and your financial life forever? Do you want to be in a place where again, when this kind of crap goes down, that because you followed a proven system? Guys, this book, this formula, this system, okay, it's a survival guide. This is the part that I don't know how many people that get this or not. Trua formula is a master wealth building strategy. I don't care if you don't want to make millions. I don't care if you don't give a rat's butt about freaking money, okay? This book is cracking the code. Do you understand? This book, it's a formula. It's freaking math. You cannot follow the math and the formula that's in this book and not get the result. It's impossible. The formulas that are in here, it's impossible. You can't actually follow it and not get the result. And the formulas are not based on this modern financial crap, this modern system that we're in. These formulas are based off of thousands of years, 1,000-year formulas. Okay, it's freaking math. Have you ever added 1 + 1 and not got 2? Ever? And some smart ass is gonna say, oh no, 1 + 1, if you have exponential growth, it could be what? Come on, dude. I'm talking about freaking basic math. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4. Right? I don't care. You know math is the only universal language. Did you know that? Right? If you were a freaking Martian and you weren't an Earthian, or you were an Antarctican, like that video my wife and I did when we were down in Antarctica a year and a half ago. Okay? Do you realize that no matter what planet you're from, math is freaking math? Okay? That's what this book is. Right? So if you want to basically get yourself to a point of strength and positioning, right, and resiliency, but now let's talk about this crazy, insane offer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match dollar for dollar at a gross sales level based on what Amazon tells us. Okay, not based off of what we get, because we're getting less than half. I'm going to match it dollar for dollar with a donation of King's Ransom, specifically to the campaign that's running right now for helping U.S. based, and there are international programs as well, but U.S. based the child trafficking and the sex trafficking and the crap that goes on. I mean, this is the epitome. Our actual system right now, what's going on in our system, is very necessary, and it's needed. Because when prosperity peaks out, the kind of stuff that goes on, and it's still going on right now, okay? This is about setting you apart as a remnant to freaking survive what's happening and what's coming. So we're going to take dollar for dollar between now and the rest of the week. So how do you use that? You say, well, cool, man. You convinced me, Hans. I'm going to go buy my book now. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you buying a book. I'm talking about buying freaking 10. Okay, I'm talking about if you own a business, buying 100 or buying 1,000 and using this as a lead generation tool, using this as a gift. I'm talking about doing your Christmas shopping right now on the cheap and having somebody, okay, who's been blessed because of the principles that are in this book, put freaking skin in the game, okay? And that means that that means that if you put a little bit of skin in the game, in a way that will benefit you, I promise you, you cannot buy this book and read this book and use this book and it not affect your life. I promise you. You can't use the formulas and the math that's in here. You cannot do this and have it not work. You cannot add 1 + 1 and not get 2. I don't know how to explain it any other way, okay? So what I'm asking you is that to put some skin in the game in a way that's going to 100% guaranteed help you and affect you. Okay? And if you are a business owner, or if you know people, or if you have contacts, or if you want to do Christmas shopping, or if you have people, do you have people with birthdays? You know, you want to get something in their hands that will change their life, right? Do you have friends, family, kids, nieces, nephews, whoever, right? Do you have connections at school, homeschooling, right? Do you have, right? Think about your business. Are you in some kind of financial services business or some other type of home-based business, right? If you want to use that as a lead generation, you can attach your business card to this book, right? Or your, whatever your marketing materials are, or whatever, and you can use this in advertising. You can use this as a reward for people that do something that helps your business. Maybe gets you an opt-in, or gets you a sale, or somebody that attends a presentation, or anything, whatever, right? That's reciprocity. That's you giving. That's you planting seed. That's you creating an association with this book to help spread this message during freaking this COVID crazy ass crisis that's going on right now. Okay? And what I'm saying, so if you do that, if you step up and you do that, right? And you get crazy, you get a little bit crazy, you have fun, get a little bit crazy. I know, right now it's tough, man. People are having trouble putting food on their plate. You're damn right. You're right. And there's a reason for that. right? Hans, you don't understand. I'm struggling right now. I can barely pay my bills. You're right. And you need to sow some seed. You need to plant some seed, right? I'm not telling you some crazy ass message, give me $1,000 and I'm going to say some spooky prayer and all your debt's going to be canceled like that. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm saying you do something, you make an investment in yourself. I did a training on this the other day. You are and always will be the most important asset on your balance sheet. What are you doing to invest in yourself? What I'm saying is you plant seed, you make an investment in you personally, in your community personally, and then if this fits into your business model in a way that you can use it either as gifts, as lead generation, as a branding association, as, come up with ideas, right? What I'm saying is, step up right now, right? Write some emails, do some Facebook Lives, put some messaging out there into the world, right? You don't have to track it, okay? Order some boxes of this so you have some hard copies on hand for your own business that you can hand out, that you can put in people's hands, that you can gift, right? Man, if I was in a home-based business or any kind of financial services industry or anything like that, and if you're, this book could make you millions. This book could make you a millionaire if you used it smart, if you used it strategically. So what I'm saying is that, yes, make the investment in you, but if you have a business or you have other ways, so order a box for yourself so you can use it for that, but get out there and spread the word. Do you know people that could benefit from this book? Do you know people that have businesses that could benefit from doing what I'm doing right now? What I'm saying is get out there and get a little bit crazy, man, because my ass is on the line right now over the next till the end of this week. And I'm going to match it dollar for dollar, whatever hits Amazon. Whatever happens on this book, basically a straight cash contribution going to happen. Right? So you're getting the book, you're getting the business benefit, you're getting the business building tool, you're getting the survival manual to this crazy freaking nutso thing that's going on. You're getting the formula. You're getting for a couple dollars what has cost millions to learn. Okay, that's what you're getting. And I'm going to basically put my skin in the game and do the giving. We're going to do that into this campaign to help people who are really struggling right now, really having a hard time. Is that a fair deal? I think that's a fair deal. And I hope you appreciate my intensity on it. And, sorry I got emotional earlier, but sometimes I do that. That's okay. I love you guys. I appreciate you. This can't happen without you. I want you to get this book in your hands because I know it's going to change your life. It's going to change your family's life. Your life will always be, from the beginning of time to the end of time, two things will be your life. My life, our life. Two things. One, relationships. Number two, money. Everything that goes on in our life can be boiled down to those two buckets right there. And the priority is relationships above money. That's a difficult thing to do. Now, you have to understand, money, what does money represent? It represents resources. It's also a fear gauge. I talk about it in this book. But that's life. The job you work, that's resources. It's provision. Business you build, right? The food you eat, okay? And then the people that you surround yourself with and that you care about. That's relationship. And that's why he tells us, right, to, love the Lord God with all our heart, mind, and soul, and love our neighbor as ourselves. Because he's basically saying, hey man, this is the core. Keep your relationship stuff lined up with me first, and then there's a little trick in there with yourself, which we can't have a good relationship with ourselves. We don't understand who we are and who made us and who loves us. Right? And then with others, right? The rest of it is what it is chaos. This helps you manage that part of the chaos without compromising the relationship part, right? So that's never going to go away. There's never going to be a point in your life, ever till the day you die. There will never be a point in your life that that every single thing that goes on in your life will not have to do with one of those two buckets, ever. It will never not be. This book is the master strategy for dealing with the money bucket while setting the relationship priority in order and articulating that. So, you know, if you're struggling right now, you're probably not struggling as bad as these you know, these people that have been trafficked, right? You know, so one of the ways to get us out of our stuff is to focus and to realize that that no matter how bad we have it, somebody else got it worse. There's always going to be somebody that's having a harder time than we are. You know, and that helps us get lined up and to be thankful and to know that, hey, he's got our back, he's got us covered, but we got to do our part. We got to put that effort out, you know. And I hope this video challenged you to get focused and do something good this week. If you take me up on this challenge, and this offer, this will change. This is going to impact your life. This is going to change your life. I promise you, you will not regret it. I promise you that if you send an email out and you take that risk, right? You do a Facebook Live, you put out an email promotion or whatever, you know, I promise you, you're not going to, it's not, you know, if you're scared to do that, you go, oh my God, my own business is strong. No, just get out there, spread the word. What's a freaking book, man? 99 cents, right? I hope that people order the paperback, because if 10,000 people order a 99-cent ebook, then my donation is going to be like this big. You know, but I'd like to, I mean, I'm nervous about it, because if there's like 10,000, think about 10,000 of these. If we sell 10,000 of these this week at $11.99, that's $120,000 gross. Like I said, we're not even going to see half of that as far as our portion of it, but that's $120,000 personal donation that's going to happen. Okay, that we're going to do straight to kingsransomfoundation.org. That's a crap ton of cash. That's what I call a bitch ton, right? 20,000 books sell this week. I mean, how much? What do you want to do? What kind of skin in the game you want to have? You know, this is an open-ended freaking offer and a commitment, and I'm nervous. So I appreciate you guys. I love you. Thank you for your support. And if you could just do one book, hey, that's awesome, man. Do what you can do, but don't do less than what you can do. That's as simple as it gets right there. Do what you can. Don't do less than you can. I love you guys. I'll be back on at 4 p.m. today. God bless. TrueWealthFormula.com, TrueWealthFormula.com, TrueWealthFormula.com. Register, opt into the site. You can get all the things that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and we'll do another video here today. Go to Amazon.com right now. Order True Wealth Formula, the book, How to Master Your Money, Live Free, and Build a Legacy. You're going to love it. And please put a review on Amazon so that we can have some reviews. Thank you guys. God bless. Bye.